Hey guys, how are we doing? And welcome to the Dad's Coach TV number 10, I think we were at. So this week we're going to be talking about New Year's resolutions and how to make them so that you actually bloody keep them. And number 2, we're going to be talking about your mindset leading up to Christmas and training. Check it. Okay, so let's talk New Year's resolutions. Now, New Year's resolutions are, for me, New Year's a great time to start something new. It's like anything. If you look at a Monday, it's the start of a week, so let's start something new there. You look at the start of a month, you're going to change something there, and it's kind of like that. It's no different from the start of a year. I'm going to have a great year, I'm going to be fit, I'm going to lose this, I'm going to do that, and fuck me after 2-3 weeks. Why? Because you don't get the structure right, because you don't get the motivation, and you don't have the accountability. You can have that desire, that passion, that inspiration, because it's a new year, and that will only last so long before you realise that you have to be disciplined, that you can't be subject to distractions, and that you have to have clear rules about how you are going to move forward with your life, health, business, relationships, personal development. The 4 areas that I talk about within my book is a state of mind. You have to look at this and break where you want to be in a year, reverse engineer that and break that down into the quarters of the year. So first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth, you're working to 12-week goals. And then you break that down and reverse engineer that into your weeks. So if your target is, I want to lose 2 stone, okay, great. Let's say in the first 12 weeks, you're going to lose 9 pounds. That is your goal. If you lose more than that, then bang, you're on top of your target. Okay, if you're not, then you're not working hard enough. Okay, or the diet that you're on isn't working enough for you, or you are not committed enough to your training, or you're allowing all of the distractions that got in the way last year to overwhelm you, stress you out, and take you away from what you're trying to achieve. And what I would say is that when you look at setting your New Year's resolutions, set them in 4 standards. Health resolution, business resolution, personal development, and a relationship. Choose one. Don't overwhelm yourself with, I'm going to quit coffee, I'm going to quit fags, I'm going to quit chocolate, I'm going to quit this, I'm going to quit that, go to a strip bar, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so focus on one thing in each of those categories and then absolutely fucking dominate those 4 points. Absolutely 0 laser focus. Be inspired, be on it, be motivated to stop fucking making excuses, stop putting things off, burying your head into the sand, and actually achieve those targets, because after the first 3 months you will build momentum. You will build momentum, and that's what we're doing with my academy at the minute. So the guys that are in my academy, we are planning our year, because as soon as January starts, they're not going to know what's hitting, because I'm going to be going straight in for them. I'm going to be hard on them. I'm going to be holding them accountable. I'm going to be motivating them. I'm going to be making sure that they achieve the best year of their life, and they have no idea what's coming. You know, same with the guys who are joining us on a 6-week program. I'm going to be all over them, like a nagging wife in the ear. Because that's what you need to make sure that you have that motivation and that drive to keep working, to keep pushing, and to achieve and turn your life around and change that belief system in your head. So think carefully before you're making those New Year's resolutions. Okay, so with Christmas 17 days away from the day that I'm filming today, is a couple of weeks before Christmas, and I think the biggest mentality going on is that it's just that old, fuck it, I'll leave it until after Christmas. There's no point in doing anything now. Now, what I want to do is try and shift your attitude from that and try and achieve something leading up to Christmas. I almost want to challenge you to be able to do that, so that between now and close to Christmas, maybe Christmas Eve on the 23rd, that you try and do something. So we got from today 17 days. So if you were to watch this, when the time you get this, there'll be about 15 days to go until Christmas. That's a possible 2 weeks worth of training. So within that 14-day period, can you imagine actually having done maybe 8 to 9 sessions of home PT? So if you go to my YouTube account, the Dad's Coach TV, there's over 100 workouts for you to do. They only take 20 minutes. Getting 8 20-minute workouts in before you go to before Christmas then it allows you to drop all of that guilt and just that piling on more calories without having any calories going out, and that will reduce that bloatedness feeling. It will reduce that feeling of frustration, and you just think, fuck it, stuff my face. Okay, it will actually put you in quite a good mood leading up to Christmas because it will stimulate your brain. And these are things that I want you to think about, and these are things that you should think about, and instead of kind of going, I'll wait to January and make the old New Year's resolutions, which we will probably last 2 weeks. So be on top of it now, and as soon as Christmas is finished, be on top of it between Christmas and New Year. And then as you go into the New Year, you are building momentum for that New Year, so that when you set yourself the New Year's resolutions that you're going to change your life, you're already on that path. You're already making those changes. And then with Christmas out the way, you have pure focus for the first quarter of the year, and you can go, right, this is what I want to achieve in that first quarter. And so many of the guys who have joined us on the 6-week program have already said, bang, I want in. I want to already book in a date. I want to book something and have some structure in place for when Christmas is finished. And those guys have got a 4-week program we give them for free. And I've said, look, get 3 or 4 of these done a week. Or if you get 2 done a week, that's even better. So, keeping on top of it. So they don't just think, I'm gonna put all of this in, all of that food in, and can neglect myself and booze it up and put on a stone and put on all of those calories. You're gonna be on top, you're gonna be in charge, you're gonna be in control, you're gonna be motivated, and you're gonna have that set goal that you're just gonna maintain some survivable basis until the new year.